place to place, place. Good morning, good morning, morning, good morning, morning.
Hello and welcome back to the morning show on Tobago Updates. Thank you for staying with us. Before I left, I neglected to tell you who was up next, and you would not believe that the people in the studio almost crucified me. So I'm your guest host, Avian for International Women's Day. I am enjoying myself in this seat. It's a different seat. I'm not used to being on this seat in this program, but I'm enjoying it, really enjoying it. We have the photo back in the day. We'll tell you, we want you to guess where that is, and we'll tell you where that photo is at the end of the program. So this is the photo back in the day. Check it out, see if you can remember where this is, and we'll come back to it at the end of the program. I also want you to share the live. You know the favorite line on Tobago Updates: share the live, share the live, share the live. I also got crucified for that, for not saying share the live. So share the live, share the live, share the live. And up next, we have a friend of mine, fitness. We're going to fitness. We had Casket and Emporium, we had agriculture, and now we're going into fitness, which is one of my favorite areas. And on set with me is Miss Angela Campbell, a female. Right now, I think she's the only female bodybuilder in Tobago. Angela, good morning and welcome to the morning show on Tobago Updates.
Good morning, Avian. And it's a pleasure being here with you this morning.
It's a pleasure having Angela, because if you know Angela, she runs from interviews, she runs from the camera. So I was so surprised that she agreed to do this interview. Now, Angela, let me just tell you a little bit about Angela. And she's the owner of Angie's Body Sculpting. She has held 6 first place trophies and medals from bodybuilding competitions. She placed first in the fitness challenge and second in the women's physique at the 51st Central America and Caribbean Fitness and Bodybuilding Championship in Georgetown, Guyana. And that was in October of last year, 2024. She was also a nominee for the Sports Awards, that's FCB Sports Awards. She was a nominee. And right now, she is preparing to do the Roger Boyce Classic in Barbados, and that's coming up on May 10th, 2025. Angie, you have accomplished a lot in this area. It is, again, one of the unconventional areas for women, particularly in Tobago, because sometimes even just having conversations with women in Tobago, we don't like to lift weights. We're afraid to lift weights. How did you embark on this journey of bodybuilding?
I love fitness. That is number one. I love muscles. And because I love muscles, I decided I really wanted to be a fitness trainer. When I become a certified fitness trainer, I think I could do more. It have more in me. So I get into bodybuilding when I realized, because I had the same phobia, when you lift weights, you're going to get big. But now when I realize when you lift weights, the muscles will just get stronger and tone. It's the food you eat determine your size. So it was a whole flip side. So then it makes it easier for me to just go on to that. But on a whole, being healthy, muscles are the organs of longevity. You go far with muscles. So I will encourage everybody to lift weights. Muscles does not know age or gender. So once you lift weights, the muscles is going to get strong.
No, Angie, I mean, you will sit here, you have been doing it and you love it. You have a passion for it. But when you were getting into it, what kind of reception did you receive? You know, did you have to go through, Angie, why are you doing that?
Yeah.
Why you want to get all these muscles?
I was criticized a lot. But with me, even if you criticize me, I didn't make the negative break me. I take the positive from the negative. So when they say, why, and you can't, and you won't, I said, yes, I will, I can, I must. So I just take the negatives and go forward. It helps push me to where I am today.
So you had to overcome, Fanta spoke about the expectations. You had to
Yeah.
overcome societal
Yeah.
expectations of what a woman should be and
And
what a
if your
woman should be
mind not
doing.
strong, it definitely gonna break you, because sometimes you hear some things that's like, oh my. So you start thinking, should I continue or should I go? And then I said, no, I'm a born leader. I'm not gonna step down. I'm gonna step up, and I'm gonna encourage people to move ahead and do the, they don't have to be bodybuilders, but I mean, get into some sort of fitness, keep moving. Just move the body, move it.
One of the things I admire about Angela when she's going for competition, and sometimes we meet up in the gym and we have a chit chat, and she will say, Avian, I'm training as the winner. I have to win.
That's
Tell us
the
about some of
mindset.
the training that you have to go through to be able to come first, to come second, representing Tobago as well.
Okay, I will sum it up as train insane or remain the same. So you don't train normal. So you're not going to the gym and do 5 reps, 20 or whatever. We hit the 500s on whatever reps you're doing. So you just actually you push your body beyond the limit. So you have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. And once you want to win, you have to go all out. Forget the pain got easy.
So that is why I am on this side of the chair or this side of the table, and Angela is on that side of the table, because whilst I have some discipline, I don't have that level of discipline. What about the eating? Angie, I love my cheesecake and I love my chocolate. How do you manage? And you know, they tend to say, oh, women love sweets, and we have cravings and we love to indulge. Angie, you're always talking about eating sweet potato and watermelon. How do you manage that discipline to stick to a particular diet?
Why do you know you up you have a challenge against you? You cannot make your belly control your mind, because you're definitely in problem. So it have times the eating is harder than the training. So it have times as like when competition get really close, like 2-3 weeks before, and you're actually off the carbs and everything. You just lock up in the room and cry because you're craving for the food and you keep saying no, and you will cry and fall asleep and then wake up and train. And then I reached to the point now that the mind that I have, I am too tired to eat, but I'm never too tired to train. So I will train. I was actually send home the clients, because when you're off food, you're definitely off. So I'll give them their work, send them home about a week or 2 before the competition, because I cannot deal with them, because I could barely deal with me. And so just train, eat, cry.
Train, eat, cry. I don't
And
want
sleep.
to. I'm not called to bodybuilding, right? Because I think my belly controls my mind
It's
most
all
of the
it's
time.
all in your mindset, because when you think that somebody else is training hard because they want a pro card, because I'm actually going to do a pro show, they want a pro card, they want to come first, and you want the same thing, because I don't intend to leave Trinidad and Tobago to go out there and don't place. And I see myself always as a winner, so I have to train like the winner, eat like the winner, sleep like the winner. So if the winner have to cry a week to win, I'm gonna cry for 2 weeks.
And as we wrap up, you know, and you're getting ready to go to, it's Barbados,
Yeah.
Barbados for the next competition. What is it like, you know, when you go out there in a different country, whether it's a new country, to represent Tobago, to represent Trinidad and Tobago? What is that experience like for you? How does that feel? You know, when you're going up on stage, do you think, okay, I'm not just here representing Angela, I'm representing the island, my people? What is the experience like?
It's a great feeling, and you have to go there really confident, because you're going and give it your best shot, no mistakes. So you always have to keep focus. You cannot shift your focus from the judge could say what they want, but in your mind, you is the winner. So you have to actually be really confident, because they look at that's how you walk on stage. You're confident. If you're shaking, they look at everything. So you just have to go out there, put your best foot forward, do your best, lay it all there.
Angela, thank you so much for joining us. Again, congratulations on all your achievements and your accomplishments. Of course, for also being nominated as a woman in sport for the FCB Sports Awards. I want to continue to encourage you to just do you and be you. You know, you are doing what you love. You're breaking barriers. You're bursting through that glass ceiling. You have entered into an unconventional area, an area that many women may want to get into, but just afraid of being stereotyped, afraid of being criticized. And these are just some of the hurdles that we have to overcome as women to just be who we want to be. So congratulations, all the best in your competition. You go there
Avian.
and represent Tobago and represent Trinidad and Tobago very well.
Thank you, Avian.
Great. So viewers, we're going back to the photo of the day. Back in the day. You see, I'm being crucified again. I am only a guest host and they're being really harsh on me this morning. So the photo back in the day, and this is from 1980. And this was the Scarborough. Oh, yes, I remember this. This was the Scarborough Library. So this was before the earthquake happened and destroyed the structure. So great. Photo back in the day, Scarborough Library, 1980. So viewers, thank you so much for tuning in to the morning show on Tobago Updates. I enjoyed being a guest host today along with your regular host, Adana Combi. It was a pleasure. Thank you, Adana, and of course, Biana with the news in 90 seconds. We want to thank all our guests this morning, Cheryl Clark, Fanta Carrington, and of course, Angela Campbell. We thank you for tuning in. Up next, we have Chanel Felix on GMT. And I encourage you to share the live, share the live, share the live. Have a great day. Have a blessed day. Adana started off with saying, this is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. So stay focused. Keep God as your center and have a grand day.